Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So a few days ago, I created a video on my YouTube channel. This video, Satanist Mark Passio Cult's Actual Truth, and I created 1 hour, 1.5 hour video, and I said I will continue. So what I decided now, actually, I will not create any about the comeback mental patient. Actually, what I did is I actually created it to continue this, and then I decided that no, I don't want to play their fucking games. Okay, what these comebacks do, and let me just verbally explain these things. Give me a second here. Yeah. So see, Mark Passio and his cult. Also, this is for the people who want to learn. I mean, I cannot help people who are brain dead, brainwashed by these comebacks. I cannot help them. I'm speaking my one-to-one experience. I had with people with these comebacks. Nobody else knows what experience I had. There can be a person who can pretend to be all nice and good, and behind the scene he can beat his wife. Okay, there can be people in front of camera behave like such great, such knower and all stuff, helper and all stuff like these people do. And behind the scenes, that they actually do, by the way. Behind the scenes, they are abusing their neighbors. I don't know, somebody or their clients. Okay, and when you see these people, you know deep down that there's something wrong with these people. Okay, no, you know that, but you hear these people's words, their explanation. What they actually do is what their whole cult is doing. That I have experienced on with my experience onto myself. Like when they were doing these things to me, then I have studied these comebacks. Also, this is not just limited to my experience. I have enough people who have shared their experience with me. Okay, that I should not talk about, to be honest. But if there comes a time in future and people would ask something where everything is backed up, in fact, there are people who are going to expose people more, as far as I understand. So people who want to understand what's going on, I can help them only. People who will come, I don't know, a lot of people. There's a narcissist, psychopath, and then they have their flying monkeys. Flying monkeys who have common interest, who get paid or who get some perks, something, and like, get to make a video with them. I don't know. There can be multiple motives. So I cannot help them. And all the people who comment and who pretend that I had a great initiation and also that's a trap. Okay, that's a trap. That's a deal these people cut with those people to fool you to create a theater play. This is all what these people are. It's not everything. It's quite uh, like now since I've understood, I can explain that what these people are doing. Anybody does things in the world, it has some trails, it has some path they explore, and path and trails is not something great. It's the time stamps they leave. Okay, it's the steps they leave. By reading those steps, you can also understand what these people are actually truly doing. They are cut off from the main reality, the reality. I'm not saying mainstream, this and that. I'm saying the reality, that is they exist to you and me. Okay, the reality cannot be hidden. It is always there. Now, such people, they choose to be weird. They choose to be all sorts of weird. They pick things that are not direct and all stuff. So they leave a trail behind. You can verify this thing by their actions, by the people who are exposing. There can be one person like that, there can be two people. Let's say three is also acceptable. But when people continuously exposing these people and these come back, they are continuously blaming those people, calling them weak, all sorts of names, everything else. Clearly, there's nothing wrong with those people. There's something wrong with these guys. Maybe this is how they play these games. I know for a fact I'm saying maybe and all stuff because people who listen to these comebacks, they don't want to accept this fact. Like they are maggots of Donald Trump. No matter what you are going to tell them, that how fucked up Donald Trump is, unless he's not white, unless he's some other race, then they will within seconds attack him. Unless he's not black, everything is acceptable. In the same way, the same principle applies in these countries. Okay? Unless you are not totally different from what they are, it's all fine. It's all acceptable. It's all fighting bad people. Those people are bad and these people are all good. It's like that, okay? But still, there's a way to figure out. These people, they are not picking just. It's not like just they've learned all these crazy things. They're just doing to me. I have white people, white people, white American informing me. I have Europeans informing me. I have um Germans informing me. I have Americans informing me. Okay, white and black. All right. So this is just not me. It's not me just. What is the problem is people are not seeing things. People are not seeing. They're gaslighting themselves to support these companies, even when everything is in front of them. So I will not waste my time with all that stuff. I have better things to do. I have other things to do. Okay. On top of all that, by the way, the whole game is pre-planned. Everything that you are going to do, how satanic their system is, everything that you are going to do, it will be weaponized against you. Okay? First, you did not contact this comeback, then they attack you, abuse you, and all stuff. People are not, they are not following us, they're not helping us. That some people fall for that, and they start to help them. Then they get attacked. Then something else, then they get attacked. So toward the end, you are always bad. You're always good. Okay, so you should understand these things. Try to challenge these things. Don't give this fucker Mark Passio loser any benefit of doubt or anything. All his conspiracy theories and all stuff. You are addicted to his conspiracy theories. Just imagine now. Just sit down for a second, okay, and think about your life. Since you know all the things of the truth and everything else, you have explored all the conspiracy theories and all stuff. And look at yourself, okay. Tell me, what state are you in? Would it have happened to you in any other way? Would your worst enemy have done this much damage to you? Okay, they are conspiracy theory. They are crazy people. They're doing also fine, fine. It's all accepted. It is happening. I know this is happening, but how come only this person's work, this person's bullshit, how he's saying that is not actually giving anything? There's no evidence of help from these people. You can see everything, abuse and all stuff from all these people. Okay, all the time. Some people are sadist and masochist or something. They like being abused and also. I'm not talking about that. Most of the people, these people, so-called helped, I think they fall into that category. They love to be abused somehow. But beside that, I have come across from America, okay, from their own circles, people who are fucked up like them, and they got abused by them, okay. So they're white people. They're white people. They're not some Indian or something. I'm just holding my ground, okay. So trust me, take my words. And if you don't trust me, if you still want to fall for this, that's up to you. Alright. You will be pushed through this system unless you will lose your sanity, your personality, everything. They will strip away everything. Mark Passio is a fucking Illuminati. Okay, all his actions are that. It's not just symbolism now. Now you have to see his process. You hear all these things, weird things with religion, and you start to attack these things because you carry a hatred to it. Okay, but also see where these people are hooking you. Where these people are hooking you. What what these things have done to you. Mark Passio is the absolute scum on earth. Okay, he has the highest level of contempt, just like Elon Musk. You will see these people, they hate humanity. They hate people. Okay, they are all organized. When I first contacted Satyajit Buddha, he was telling me he has connection till the top, means Donald Trump, and he always says that yeah, I predicted this and that. See, this will happen. These fuckers are doing because he is the inside member. Okay, he is the inside member of those circles, and it's not like he whistleblower. It's like he satisfy narcissism, make money by like a lot of people also seen this. I've seen this on Twitter, on sorry YouTube. He's all gloomy and everything else, and everything is falling apart. Bad things are happening and all stuff. And when you see his posts from the same day on Twitter, then he's promoting music, some satanic death metal, something, having photos with those people, and all fine, everything is fine there. And when he come to YouTube, then everything is gloomy, urgent, bad, ominous, ominous, ominous. There's everything is dreadful. Everything is crashing and falling, and it will all crush you. So, right, right. So it's like that. Okay, Mark Pest is playing with his little these uh, how do you call it? A model, toy model of some celebrity. Something. He's playing with that behind the scenes, watching his wrestling and playing with these toys. Okay, and when he come online, it's all gloomy and all crazy and everything else, and everything is all attacking you and all stuff. So this is called, this give these people supply. Okay, a trigger reaction, a fear reaction that satisfy first them and that also feed them. Okay, it's called shock effect. It's established term nowadays. So they just create these shock effects to hook people into. So I'm not about all these things. I understand these things to the very core now. And all I see that the more I'm going to talk about, the more it will spread. And I don't want to spread this. Okay? I want to revert this thing. I want to help fix this thing. Okay? And it's really difficult to help the conspiracy theorists. Because conspiracy theorists, they don't like to be called conspiracy theorists. They have all sorts of weird beliefs, and the moment you challenge their beliefs, they attack you as if you have done some mistake. Okay, as if they don't want to be judged as conspiracy theorists. And it's not just conspiracy theory; their behavior, their in general behavior is poor. Like Mark Passio is a conspiracy theorist. The moment you call him conspiracy theorist, Then he attacks you. Don't call me conspiracy theorist. All the while he's calling me Satanist, New Age, I don't know how many things. When I first contacted these people, I told them that I have a master's degree and I'm an educated person and I don't believe in any of these things, even my culture, your culture, everywhere. Then they started to attack the good things to get a reaction. And I said that this is wrong. So I started to defend those things. Now they start to attack me that you're Christian, you're this, you're that, or you're religious, you're all that. That's how they created all these narratives. Okay? Weaponized what I said, took things out of context, okay, and blamed me. Alright? And this does not, it's not like just one thing, it serves them. First, it runs their satanic agenda, where they want to destroy everything. They want total chaos in the world. And they say that people are good. Everybody is good. There's no psychopaths, narcissists. See, people who are in contempt with government. Okay. Sometimes for right reasons because everything is corrupted now. But I'm not talking about all that. I'm talking about government, original government that changes. It changed now. It's become weird. But there's a democracy, there's good government where things function, okay? Where things get done, where people take responsibilities, accountabilities, and all stuff. I'm talking about that government that existed in my country. I don't know about other. I can only use things that connected with me there. We lived in those systems for decades, many decades, and it will come back. Don't worry, it's coming back again. At least in India. I don't know about America. I don't care about any Kamala Harris or whatever her name. I don't see her as Indian or something. Okay, or your Obama did something good, something bad, so everyone blame him completely. Not that because he's black and I'm brown, I'm not siding him. Okay, I also side with the Bernie Sanders a little bit. Okay, so it's not like that because people who have actually lived a life like Bernie Sanders and also they people actually made it. Not the people like Donald Trump or your fucking Bush junior seniors. These are all Napo babies. Okay, they don't interact with the life. How can they help anybody? They cannot even help themselves. There are people who brush their teeth and all stuff. Okay, they have jobs. Like by the way, there was a job where in Britain a person used to brush King Charles' teeth. That was the actual position. Okay, okay. So I'm not about all that stuff. I'm not about how government systems work, don't work. I don't give a fuck. Okay, how they are. I'm not a news channel. I'm not giving you news. I'm an educational channel. I'm not entertainment. I'm trying to educate people. Okay, so if you become conspiracy like that, conspiracy theorists like that, and believe all the conspiracy garbage, and then they think that they are right people, everybody else is wrong. You have to understand how these things are because conspiracy exists. Conspiracy is not real. The more you are going to feed into conspiracy, the more you will become. Okay? It is just how like that. It is just how it is. So, like in the previous video I created, you want to stop something. Like in Buddhism, there's a saying that you don't stop fire by feeding into it. Stop fire by cutting off the supply, the fuel. In the moment you cut off the fuel, that's how you stop fire. You want to stop conspiracy theories or conspiracies, don't make it a business. Don't make it a lifestyle. Okay? Alright? If you don't want to spread Satanism, don't promote Satanism night and day. Don't live in Satanism. Right? You're not fixing anything. So what is the opposite of fire? People say water. Water. Okay, what is the neutral of fire? Like you don't have to do the polar opposite thing. There's fire burning. How to stop fire? Cut off the supply. There's no fire. You don't need to waste your water. Okay, what people usually want to do, where people anyway, you have to be a sane person to be a sane person. These comebacks, they've stolen all of my ideas. I was talking about smoothies. Mark Passio stole. Started to create, generate stuff out there. Well, like what the fuck? It's Mark Passio and he's stealing people's idea. Okay, that's what these people have done. I can show you those videos. Those videos are still on my channel. And before that video, you can go and check the timestamp. There was no smoothie with Mark Passio. After that, there was smoothie. Okay, so the moment you start to explain things, they steal those ideas and then they create this stuff to undermine you. Okay, all of this is narcissism. We talked about healthy things, they start talking about healthy things. So what I'm talking about, I cannot talk about that. They have to always compete with me. Okay, they have to compete with me, and then they have to bash me. That's what these comebacks have been doing all these days. They're competing because these comebacks don't have a spiritual system, so they hate East because these comebacks they are losing a soul. So now they want to create a spiritual system that is white oriented, by the way. That's not Christian based. That's what these comebacks actually have to do, by the way. Okay? So they have to destroy and attack everybody. Now they are attacking everybody and abusing and destroying everything. But the moment people come after them, expose them and everything else, then they are victims. Okay, night and day they will spew toxic words about other people's stuff. But the moment people come after them, then people are bad and they are poor victims. They need help. Satanist Boza come back. He's done this multiple times in the past. Every time when all his fucking game is caught, exposed, I need your help, people. I cannot do this alone. I need your help. He's like that. And why he does this? Because this gives him more support. People fight his fucking fights. Where all the while he's enjoying. He recruit flying monkeys. Okay? Do you understand? So this is the scumbag. These are the scumbag we're dealing with. You think talking about these people will fix anything? They love when people edit their images and all stuff. They enjoy it. They are being promoted. More and more people are calling their names. They get this hit, satisfy their how that word is. I don't know, like sadism or something. You don't think like common people, like somebody is telling their side, and they're continuously saying their side. So they think that attacking that person is the answer. They don't see that, yeah, maybe we have scammed this person. Maybe we are attacking this person. Maybe we are abusing this person. He's not playing a game with him, with us. So this person must be bad, must be Satanist, must be this and that. Then they say that bad people should be shunned, bad people should be attacked, right? So do you think these comebacks, first of all, in older Christianity, people used to be shunned. Now they're bringing that time of what? Like in the sense, all the scientists. I mean, if this thing is morally and ethically and objectively right, so scientists are more objective than these comebacks. Okay, psychologists that they steal from, scientists that they steal from, or other religious people. So and they are much more on moral high ground from them. So they should shun these people and they should not cry after. This should be the thing, right? These comebacks game is when you abuse other people, and it's not about anything like they are helping people. People have ego. This is bullshit. First of all, none of this bullshit works like that. All these people's fucked up games are coming from somewhere else that they present something like something. Okay, they satisfy their sadism first, narcissism first, and they blame others. Then they say their things. Okay, if they have to do some fucked up things, so first of all they will blame. Like for example, Mark Passio says that people are promoting their YouTube channel. Yeah, YouTube is there for promotion. First of all, secondly, you are also promoting it. But when he has to promote himself, first he will abuse others. That see this person is that, like for example, Boza, he edits all his videos, generate his script with AI, edit his photos with AI, video AI. He just pretend, and then he says that other people are using AI. AI is such a bad thing. Other people, and all the while having all aspects right in your face. That's how stupid they think you are. So what these people do is when they have to do all sorts of other things, first they blame somebody else. Somebody, they're they're victims usually. All sorts of things they say those to those people, attribute to those people, and then they do those things. All right, the sadism. All these fucking losers. I don't know why I waste my time in this comeback. Mark Pass is the fucking worst person in the whole world. Mark Pass is the worst person in the whole world, and everybody should aspire not to be like these people. If you are not like these people, you will do well in your life. Okay, because you are not mentally ill, you don't have disease, you are not full of hatred and everything else. If you don't have all those things, something will work for you, something will function. Some people will like you. I mean, everybody's not liking you. It's never like everything will work for you and also no, but something will work for you still. But when you are like these comebacks, okay, when you like these comebacks, the way they behave, the way they promote this stuff themselves and all stuff, everything like Marcus is a lonely loser. He's a lonely loser. He cry on the videos multiple times. So that's what they get in the end for being like this. So I don't want to waste my time with these fuckers anymore. I would rather help somebody else, or I don't think you can even help these people. I'll just create my content and I will hope that it can help. I'm not going to like this. I have come across a few people. There's a risk, there's a danger in contacting people who contact from their cult also to respond to them. Okay, they all fake their emotions, they fake their stories. They're losers, plain and simple. They think that the moment you start to behave or treat these people like humans, they think that they're superior than you somehow. The moment you humanize this comeback of people they have abused, those people you humanize them, they think that you owe them something or something. They start to get disappointed or something. When you choose your peace of mind, they think that you have disappointed them or something. As if I give a fuck. First of all, you chose to be like these fuckers. This is my humanity to try to help you. If you don't want my help, I don't think I can only help with that. I will not run your conspiracy theories. Run your conspiracy theories with somebody else. I'm not going to help you with running your conspiracy theories. Beside that, the problem here is deeper. These people are mind controlling people. They are controlling people, coercive control. There's something called coercive control. Okay, these people have brainwashed others, and they have attributed their fucked up things to some invisible ones. So those people they don't even understand. Somebody's tried to help them, they attack them because this is how these people have entrained those people. It's called reaction formation. Okay, they've abused them on so many levels, so many days, They think that they have to earn something to be on certain things. It's really fucked up. Redneck from these wrong turn movie like stuff where they keep the victims locked up somewhere in house or somewhere. And those people they forget that they are human or like Stockholm syndrome. That's the thing. All their true personality is gone. All their vocabulary is replaced by their vocabulary. All their perception is impaired. They don't see reality as real. They try to uh, see reality through these people's approval. But there's a lot of abuse there. There's a lot of abuse that people think that somehow I will magically help them. I cannot. And I will not entertain anybody's personal emails, anything anymore. Okay? If you have issues, you want to learn from my videos. That's enough. I can give you resources, go there and research your stuff. That's all. You want to run your conspiracy theories? Find somebody else. I'm not going to run your conspiracy theories or fight fights or anything else. Alright, people think that I should fight their fight. They're losers from their cults, like that Java the Hutt looking motherfucker. What he was doing is he was like he wanted me to fight all his enemies. What the fuck is this person doing? Like these people they settle their score because they are fucking cowardly, weak people. Okay? So they settle their score by manipulating somebody else. Okay? That's I have you won't imagine, you won't even understand if I told you the things I have faced after coming in contact with these comebacks from their cult. All the cult members, ex formal cult members, anybody who has come in contact with these people, rubbed against these people, they are all fucking permanently damaged. And I did not get the damage. I had some effects in the beginning, but I did not get damaged because I did not want to learn any of this bullshit from them. Okay, none of this bullshit. Had a educational background, was grounded in meditation and such stuff. So I had some resistance. They are Satanists. The Satanists. Satakal Boza, Mark Passio are Satanists. You think Satanism and Satanists are from some other world? They are the Satanists. The way they are behaving, the way they are fooling people, hooking people, lying about their things, they are all Satanism. When they say that the government is keeping these people under duress, DURSS, these people keep their victims under duress. Okay? When they say that government or somebody else is deceiving, they deceive. And then later on when they get caught, see, I was just trying to show you. That's what government do. No, only when you caught them red-handed, only when you expose. If you did not catch it, did not expose it, then they will continue doing this. They will continue extracting supply from you. If you catch them, no, we are just showing you. That's how they do. They talk about some dark one, this one, that one, and they don't exist. Okay, they don't exist outside myth. Obviously, they are crazy people, but they are not like how they present, like these comebacks. They are Boza specifically. He's more about trends. What's the current trend? Becoming a pharaoh is trend right now. I should become pharaoh. If Mandela effect was in trend, then Mandela effect goes through him. Okay? If Matrix movie came out and everybody got crazy from America, lived in that madness for years, then they become Matrix, center of Matrix. It's like that. Okay? If now exposing narcissist psychopaths, now these narcissistic psychopaths, they are exposing some narcissistic psychopaths. Just imagine the madness of these people. I mean, These people, if you go to some psychologist within 1 second, the psychologist will tell you that it's a malignant narcissist. But these scumbags are so deluded in their own hubris and madness, they think that somebody else, they're exposing somebody else, some other narcissist. So this is the state of these people. They don't even know what they are. Okay? You understand? All they need is attention. They are attention thirsty and they're spreading all sorts of bullshit in America and all stuff. Ask this person, Mark Passio, whatever happened to metrics that you were so grunting, you were so disgruntled about, you were grunting night and day about all these things. Whatever happened to them? Does it still exist? I know this thing for a fact. They are theories, simulation theory and all stuff that Mark Passio stole and generated with metrics and all the crap and spread and enjoyed his life, enjoyed his gain. Now ask this person, he will attack you. Ask this person about Mandela effect and check with AI. Then see how they are going to attack you. Because it's forgotten. It did not happen. It's new Mark Passio now. Mark Passio was a Satanist. Now he's changed. He's changed now. Okay? You cannot change. He has changed. Right? Now you are Satanist. He's not Satanist. All the while doing all sorts of Satanist things. No, it's you. It's, it's you. It's you who's Satanist. And they know anything and everything more than you. And they know more than you, your lived experience. But you cannot know anything about these people. Or you cannot live there. You cannot know their lived experience. Right? Right? You cannot judge them back. They have this authority, this position. Have you heard Mark this Satirus was talking about position, sparrow? That's what he's reenacting in the real world. That's what he's using. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? They expose quote unquote something, then they use those things on people. They are so lunatic. They're so insane. Okay? Alright? Now back to my stuff. Future of this channel. See, this thing will always exist. All of the things these people are doing this will always exist. People will exist. Satanists will exist. People from Epstein Island like that exist. Diddy Island, the oily creep, they will exist. All these things will exist throughout the world. But you can change a few things about yourself. You should change yourself so that you won't become one of them. And do you know that people have studied enough things now, lived enough life in the world? Usually, people don't have control over everything, no matter what they think. Once things start to fall onto them, crash onto them, people have reactions. Okay, so have some compassion on these fuckers also. Not that they deserve any compassion, they're good and all stuff. Like I explained in the last video, compassion is there so that you won't lose your humanity. Okay, so that you won't become like that. You, like for example, there's a crazy person, I mean, who did something, and you in group went to him and attacked him and beat him up and all stuff. And let's say you have offed him. Well, you're a murderer, by the way. No matter what, how you try to play this thing out, you're a murderer. You're a bad person, worse than that person that you were attacking. These psychopaths say that this is a good thing because if you go to the basis of these things, this is how, by the way, this eugenics program works. Okay, when you go to the deep depth of all these things, there's a crazy person. Like for example, there's a crazy dog in the street. So there's a reason why the dog is crazy. The dog can be crazy because of rabies. So that can be understood, and unless, like, if there is a rabid dog and start to kill all the street dogs, and also you are the bad person. In the same way, this thing is like there's a reason for that, and sometimes those reasons are so far gone we don't understand. So sometimes we hate, we get scared, fear of unknown. So my work here is to explain you those things so that you won't live in fear of them, so that you can understand it, so that you won't lose your humanity, your compassion, so that you won't treat your everybody like if you see some symptom, confirmation bias, this and that, you won't attack on this. So my work will be concentrated toward that, not whatever the fuck these people are. They are for the people. Nobody can help them. If there's a hell after death, these people go straight to that. Okay, I don't believe in all that stuff, but yeah, that's the place for these people. Okay, and they still think that they're the greatest people, the nicest person. We're just trying to help. When they've destroyed everything, they're still helping somehow, and they're not helping. They're just helping themselves to prove them as the greatest person, nicer person. Okay, that's the biggest disease. Biggest disease. This is exactly what need to be exposed. This is exactly what the problem is. The problem is that people think that they have authority over others, all the while claiming to fight against this thing, all the while doing this thing. All right. So there's a special type of help, and I believe in karma. By the way, I believe in karma. Karma means karam. We actually call it karam. Karam means things you do. They have every action has equal and opposite reaction. It's something like that. But like there's deeper philosophy around karma. Should I tell you in the Buddhism video? See, when you moving forward, you cannot move back. So it's karma. You choose where you want to go when you reach there. You choose going forward and you're going backward. So that's karma. Okay, and these decisions that you take, they have a butterfly effect. Something that's not just one thing that changes. Then many things changes. So my work is to explain people why these things will um, exponentially destroy your life faster than anything else. None of this horseshit is going to save you. No Mark Passio will be there once you follow their horseshit. They will be far gone. They will be doing something new, some new attention thing. You will be the one who's reaping. Like people who followed these comebacks in the older times, now they come in the now they confront these comebacks and they attack them because they don't have any connection with that anymore. All right, all right. Now it's just you idealizing these fuckers and thinking that yeah, such a great thing, Mark Passio. Mark Passio was never there. He was there for correcting attention, money, all sorts of things, judgment, satisfying his narcissism, how many things, his borderline, all sorts of things, secondary psychopathy. Okay, you don't even have a slight. Now you're stuck with Mark Passio as a figure, as a figurine, like he plays with these figurines, these toys. Now you are playing with his interject in your head. Okay, do you understand this term interject? Now he's living in your head where he's not even there. You're just living in something that he's programmed you. Do you understand that? So yeah, these people will face their karma one day on their own. No matter how much they try to fool people, they become harsh on themselves. I'm so harsh on myself. Whose whose benefit is in that? Why are you promoting this thing onto as if it's somebody else's responsibility? Who gives a fuck? Do you know how much harshness a common person goes through every day? Does this person have the slightest clue? Do these fuckers even know how harsh it is from a country where I'm coming from? How different things are, and how much harshness other peoples go through? No! According to these scumbags, we are lazy people. Okay? We are lazy people because these scumbags are lazy and that's how they perceive things. Do they have the slightest clue how the money they take away from others, how they get that money? It's a huge amount of money. No, they have a mouth and they run their mouth about other people. That's all. That's all. And that feeds their narratives, the confirmation bias and all stuff. And even when you tell these fuckers that this is wrong with you, they make it about you. Something wrong with you, not them. Even when you show them evidence, even you show them everything, then again it's your fault. Okay. My camera is so then again it's your fault. Okay. What's going on with this? Okay, my Wi-Fi is working. Anyway, so when you expose Mark Passio, clear cut with direct evidence, you don't accept that. What he does is he go after you to find some exploit that he can use against you to generate a narrative and flip things onto you. Okay? Anything that is not connected with their bullshit or the argument you're having, that they use and then they project onto you. So you can never like you should never waste your time on these fuckers. Never, never, never. They are degenerates. That's the word. Yeah, so I should stop here. Don't expect me to talk about these people anymore. I will just talk about my stuff. Okay? Thanks so much. Yeah, you can also promote my videos among your friends. You can subscribe to my channel if you did not. And you can also help me. There's a link in the video. Buy me a coffee. If you like my video, want to support me, you can donate $5 a month or $5 one time. It's up to you, whatever you feel like. And you if you cannot, that's also fine. Okay. So thank you so much.